welcome to the latest episode of the Give My Head podcast with me, Tim McGarry, and my comedy colleagues,
Michael McDowell
and Damon Quinn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to say we are sponsored by Hollywood Home Care. Hollywood Home Care is a care in the community service which allows people to remain at home safely and independently. Excellent organisation. They offer a wide variety of services, including accompanying to doctors and dentist appointments, respite sits and overnight stays, as well as specialist services, including dementia care, Parkinson care, and liquid medication care. They're both trust-funded and privately funded. To find out more, visit Hollywood Home Care, Hollywood Home Care Services, hollywoodhomecareservices.co.uk. Give them a call on 02895 907 244. Really excellent service. I know everybody, sadly, our age will know people of a certain generation.
Absolutely.
This is a really important service where people come and help you to live independently, which most people want to do.
Of course they do.
So it's a vital service, and they're very, very good people. So thank you very much, Hollywood Home Care, for your support. We really appreciate it.
I'm starting to need the service to get escorted to and from the pub.
Yeah, well, you know, we're getting to that age where Hollywood Home Care Services are not that far away in the distance. Not that far away. Do you have people who need home care? You live with your granny or something?
Yeah, I live with my granddad. He needs help a lot, yeah.
Right. Sorry, as you.
What a segue!
What a segue! Yeah, hey, come on! This is comedy. This is Hollywood Home Care.
Needing end of life care.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're delighted to be joined by one of Northern Ireland's fantastic leading comedians, certainly in the top. Several. No, well, there's about fucking hundreds of them now. But you're in the top 4 or 5, I would say. It's Willie Thompson, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you
Willie Thompson, thank you very much for joining us. Before we go, I have to do another plug, which is for Give My Head Peace is on tour next year. Already we are on sale in the Grand Opera House. Just go to goh.co.uk. We're there for a week at the end of March 2027. And we're all over Northern Ireland, and we're the Free State as well. We're down south a couple of times. We're in the Vicar Street Theatre in Dublin. We have a couple of other venues, loads of venues. Just look up. Yeah, we are Drogheda as well.
Yeah.
So look up Give My Head Peace. We're in the Grand Opera House last week in March, so you can get your tickets now. Get it early. A very, very early present. I said a 12th present. I was going to say a Christmas present. A 12th present. Get yourself a present for somebody you love.
Halloween
you love the 12th. Get them a ticket to see Give My Head Peace. Have you ever seen us live? Have you ever seen us live? The Give My Head Peace live?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. I was a big fan. Still am, but as a kid, it was my favourite show. And I would never tell you that.
And that's not the reason why we have you on the podcast. But thank you very much. Did you grow up watching this?
Yeah, it was generally my favourite show. I think it was Friday night at, I'm going to say 10:20.
Yeah.
BBC One.
Yeah.
That was your off school. My parents would let me stay up and watch it.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So we inspired your career.
Absolutely.
Which is going rather well.
Yes.
It is going rather well, isn't it?
It's going okay. It's going
okay.
It's fine.
Are you making a living? Are you making a few bob?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a new show, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
Touch Grass.
Touch Grass. Yes.
What does that mean, by the way? Touch grass, is that anything to do with lawns and your love
Lawn mowing?
It is not, and it's nothing to do with any illicit substances
Right.
either, which people keep thinking it is. People keep thinking it's a show about marijuana.
That's the modern world, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought lawns. Young people thought
Lawns. It is. It's an expression that's used online for when someone's too online. When they're clearly spending too much time online, and they'll say something like, "Oh, well, that language is very problematic to people in this demographic." You go, just fucking touch grass. Right. Go outside. Live in the real world.
Gotcha.
Right.
Touch grass. That's what that means.
So young people will know what that means.
People who are chronically online, like myself, yes.
Yes.
Well,
Go
you
out
have
and touch grass.
Touch some grass, man, yeah.
You have to be these days, don't you? You have to be on.
I think I need a little bit less of it.
Yeah.
I've got my screen time under 8 hours, and that's been hard to do.
8 hours.
8 hours of on your phone.
No.
Yeah. That's way too much.
Yeah, it is way too much.
It's hard. Like the minute I put my phone down, I start like jonesing for I need to pick this up again because something important might have happened, and nothing's ever happened. Not one
That's
time.
my
has anything
daughter's
happened.
really bad with it. Like she's really keeps saying, "Get off that fucker, will you? Please, just for a while." You know.
Yeah.
I'm quite bad myself at scrolling, and then you go, but it's necessary as well in our business.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, you doom scroll and you just get into ruts and kind of follow video after video after video, and then
it's just nonsense. And but because you can see everything, it's not just random videos. If you want to watch football from the 70s,
Yeah.
you can get that. If you want to watch old boxing, it's just anything is there, so you can just scroll down it. But the point of the show is they're looking at banning social media for under 16s.
Yes.
That's right, yeah.
I'm looking at my generation who has only grown up with that. So we're very much the canary down the mines. How has it affected us? Not great. But then also using my grandparents that I live with as a sort of measuring stick of, well, they didn't grow up with it, so I'm watching them only get into it now and how utterly confusing it is.
Yes.
And sort of looking at it from those three perspectives.
Yes, I did my wonderful solo show, Height of Nonsense. I talk about my mother, who was born in 1920s, and she couldn't cope with this modern world with parking apps and fucking. The thing that drives me is a QR code to buy a coffee off some fucker who's sitting there, and you have to type on your bloody phone and download a fucking QR code.
What is the point of that?
And he's sitting there, can I have a coffee? No, you have to fucking.
That annoys if you're in the restaurant and the code's on the table.
Yeah,
You're also at the table.
Yes.
We're all at the table. The code's irrelevant. It doesn't serve me.
International Airport does that, doesn't it? And then they have a fucking robot that sends you the food. Have you seen that?
It scares me.
No, what's that?
They have a robot that
really?
delivers the food.
What?
Yes.
Why a robot?
You QR code it, right? You
Right,
QR
okay.
code and you order a bacon sandwich for 175 quid plus VAT.
Plus parking. Yeah.
And you send your QR code and they go and make it. The guys seem to hang around. And then a wee sort of robot-y thing comes out and goes, yeah.
And it has a smiling face.
Yes.
An
It's
unwavering eye contact of just.
It's a bit scary, actually.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, and you think this is the modern world. I don't want that.
And that's only a matter of time before they start killing people.
Yeah, they're gonna come for us. I don't.
Go from making sandwiches to killing you.
I think that will be my tipping point of like I've never been racist or anything, but I will be like robot discriminatory. Be like to my daughter, I'm like, you're not bringing a fucking robot in this house. Your granda was a human. Your granny was a human. You don't mix with machines in this fucking house. I know I'll be that.
And is the show completely written and ready to go? Every single word done and dusted?
We are 90% complete.
Wow.
I could take it on tour now and it would be good, but I like finishing touches of bits that I need to add in. Yeah. Or bits that I really want to put in that aren't working, but I want them to work.
Do you want the good news?
Yes.
I went on AI yesterday and looked up Touch Grass, and it said it had done brilliantly well at the Edinburgh Festival in 2026. It genuinely said. So AI, they genuinely
can
said.
Tell into the future.
No, it said, and I went, well, surely he's not going to the August. And he said, no, the show had done really well in Edinburgh, so well done.
That's a good omen.
You've already done it.
Yeah. The machines are on my
AI
side.
can be a lying bastard, surprisingly. Trust nothing. So, but you're a young person who grew up with this. You have to trust everything, or do you take everything with a pinch of salt? And do you go?
Well, that's sort of one of the sections of the show is you say you trust everything.
Yeah.
But we now, and in the past 10 years, have lived in a world of complete disinformation where I'm almost trust nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You almost have to go out of your way to do your own work to find an objective source of news.
Yeah.
And no one can be arsed because it's easier just to go headline means this. I've saw it on Facebook. Mm-hmm. So that's a large part of it is arguing, is that good for young people to just sort of fall into this trap of news? Because my granny falls for it all the time. She'll just believe anything she reads.
Yeah.
I used to look a lot more for news and try and find objectives, so I don't fucking care anymore.
It's hard now,
I just don't have the energy.
Yeah.
I just do not have the energy.
But I mean, that's not totally. I mean, you've got Daily Mail, and Daily Mail has a perspective, and every Reddit, and a lot of it was bollocks, right? So I don't think that's necessarily changed. Just the way we consumed that information.
Yes.
So I mean, Daily Mail was talking bollocks.
Yeah.
And it's still talking bollocks.
But it's Trumpian as well. I mean, you get a tweet from Trump and you go, is that real? Is that could be? Is he so insane? It's possible.
Well,
is he Jesus?
Yeah. So you're right. Like tabloids in their nature always existed in that snapshot of a headline before a real story. But it's almost it's like accelerated. it's way worse.
Yeah,
than that.
no, I get that. I mean, I think it's always been there. Just like I agree that it's getting worse.
I hate to get slightly serious about it, but it seems that the right wing are better at exploiting these things than the left wing, because the right wing,
Because they've got money.
all the the racist stuff, and you go, there's an incident, and the next thing will be protests, and this, and that's all done online. Misinformation happens all the time, and just people just suck it up and go.
The right wing's very good at what left wing is this sensationalist headline, and then the wee product placement tied into it.
All right.
Do you know what I mean? They always have a wee advert in there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It could be like, Labour let in 40,000 gay immigrants, but also here's my new book. There's always a little. There's a wee pitch to it.
There's always money to be made.
Yeah. There's always something.
Well, I think the right wing is easier, Tim. It's easier to have very simple solutions. Let's say this is what we're doing. It's all the black guy's fault. That's it.
Yeah.
That's a very easy thing to sell. Whereas trying to say, well, actually, there's a lot of socio-economic conditions. This is the way we run the planet. It's a much more complicated.
Crime's actually down.
Yeah. Immigration's down, but it's a much more nuanced argument that I think that the left have to make, and I think that's one of the big problems.
Yeah, which makes it easier to clickbait.
Yeah,
because there's no room for nuance in a clip.
No.
This has become such a wanky question time. Well, actually, I think it's we're smarter is the problem.
Are there jokes in this?
I know.
Jokes in this show, or am I going to stroke my beard and go,
You see,
good
this is
point, well made.
You see, the
William,
problem. This
well
is the
done, you.
This is the kind of podcast I'd like to do. I go.
Yes, not often do we get to pontificate.
Oh no, Michael can do that.
Oh, I can do. Oh, yeah. Get me started.
So the show is funny as well.
It's honestly it's funnier than it is serious. It sounds like it's deadly serious.
I know.
Yeah.
It's it's just a sort of a theme for me
But that's
to
a
be
skill
ridiculous.
as well. It's making fun out of serious stuff, Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of always what I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
From other comics, I always loved like your Peter Kay's, your Michael McIntyre's.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I really enjoyed like a CK or like a Daniel Sloss. Like,
Yeah.
it's sort of like when you get into music, initially you'll love Busted. But
Yeah.
as you get older, you're starting to go. I'll listen to Zeppelin, something a bit.
But Radiohead as well as Kylie.
Joe, I do like Radiohead, but Radiohead fans annoy me.
Oh, do they? Why?
Because they're fucking insufferable. And I like Radiohead. But there's other bands. They're very good.
Very good.
They're very good, but fuck me, cheer up, Tom. Come on, so you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
Shut up. Fucking smile, bro.
Yeah. But OK Computer's pretty good now, to be fair.
It is.
Yes.
But I'm not sticking it on a summer's day.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, no. I'd stick that on. Oh, I'd stick that on a sunny day, driving down to Enniskillen to do a gig.
Sunny day.
Clouds will get darker.
Sunny day smiling.
Lightning will
Silence.
I didn't have you down as a big Radiohead guy, Tim.
Yeah, eclectic mix. I was at Vivaldi the other night.
Oh, yeah.
I was at Vivaldi in the St Anne's Cathedral. Vivaldi's Four
It's a
Seasons.
good restaurant.
Vivaldi,
Was it Vivaldi or was it?
No, he didn't show up. He didn't bother
Vivaldi
us.
didn't show up?
Vivaldi didn't show up. And it was supposed to be Vivaldi by candlelight.
Right.
And there were about 6 candles at the front of the stage. And I was going, my man, more candles at a holy statue in our landing.
Did you see the ads? There's like hundreds of candles.
No. No, it was very good.
Were they real ones or were they electric?
It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think they were fake ones as well. But a bit of Vivaldi's always good. So yes, what I'm saying is I'm a Catholic taste with a small C.
All my attempts to sound smart, I don't know what Vivaldi is.
Vivaldi.
If you told me Madrid signed him yesterday, believe it. What's
Antonio Vivaldi, very famous composer. The Four Seasons. You never heard the Four Seasons?
fine hotel? Wouldn't stay there myself.
We look it up afterwards.
I will.
See, get off the fucking internet. Look up Vivaldi. Read a fucking.
Sorry, get off the internet. More am looking him up.
Get on the internet.
Any encyclopedia?
Get into HMV. Any Vivaldi go.
Buy a record, vinyl record, and sit down with a good book. That's what you need to do.
Yes.
Do you read? Do you read
Yeah.
books? I mean,
Yeah,
I don't mean that.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm not being bad because I had a couple of sons and it was hard to get them to actually read a book, and they grew up with this as well. And
Yeah.
now you don't have to read. If you go to university, you don't have to read a book or anything. You just go, ting, tell me about, Shakespeare, and they'll summarise it for you, and you'll know all the important
But then you
points.
get done. They get done in the market.
Aye, well,
You will.
well, they're not. The AI bots will outsmart the bots.
Oh, you think so? You
Telling
get new AI
it's-
bots to AI
yeah,
bot. No,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I do read the answer to that one. It's like my granddad doing a podcast. I'm just like,
Do you read a book, young man?
yeah. No, yeah, I got a Kindle recently.
Right.
Which is, I just need a screen.
A screen, right? Yeah.
And it's, now I couldn't go back to a normal book.
Right.
Because you can store like 30 books.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I get bored of one kind of, because I will try and read something to make myself seem smart.
Right.
So if someone goes, "What are you reading?" and I'm like, "Well, actually, I'm reading the works of Sherlock Holmes."
Right, okay.
And really, I'm reading Chris Kamara's autobiography.
Well, Chris Kamara is an important part. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're reading. Just say you're reading Vivaldi.
Yeah.
Reading Vivaldi at the moment.
I was weirdly a big reader as a kid in primary school, but always got in trouble with it. Right.
Right.
Because I would do my work early, so I could read my book.
Right.
But the teacher would
Hang on a sec.
put me in detention for that.
For reading a book.
Because I would be finishing my work early and it would be right.
Yeah.
But they're like, "No, you have to do it for this amount of time." But I'm like,
I'm
I still
too
don't see
smart.
the fucking issue.
Yeah.
I've done the book.
Right.
Like, I've done the work. Why
What
can't
school was that?
Upton Donald Primary?
All right. Okay. Do you want us to go back and have a word with them?
Well, I did.
As John Lennon said, they hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool.
Yes,
Can't win.
he did. He did.
You've heard of John Lennon, haven't you?
I've heard of him, yeah. Not my favourite Beatle, but I've heard of him. George Harrison. I'm a Harrison boy.
Oh, yeah, George Harrison.
I love George Harrison.
Yeah. Okay. Now, George had a couple of good songs.
did have a couple of good songs.
very good songs.
John,
He was the youngest one, wasn't he?
Yes.
yeah, he was the baby Beatle.
Am I right that his career was over at 27? That the Beatles finished, he was 27 or 28?
Well, his career or something.
Well, yeah, I know, obviously, but the Beatles, like, he was
Yeah,
20,
they're all-
50.
Yeah, they were all like, I think Lennon might have been 31,
Right.
Yeah.
if even. They were all young.
Well,
like.
one of the problems that when they went over to Hamburg, he got bucked out. Harrison was sent home. That's how they all go home because they said, he's underage. He's 17.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Eric Clapton wrote songs about his wife and then married her.
I know. Lovely.
Amazing.
Charming.
Oh, George Harrison's wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
about Patty Harrison.
Oh,
What's
right.
the Lila and You Look Wonderful Tonight are both about
Yeah, something in the way she moves as well. Say that's yeah.
George. Yeah,
Yeah.
something is.
Yeah,
That's George Harrison.
That's Harrison. He's writing about his wife, and it's
And
fuckers.
Eric.
Eric fucker.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eric's hover-
Eric wrote two of the best love songs ever about
Right.
his best mate's wife,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
and then she left George for
For Eric?
for Eric.
And are they still together?
No, she left him like 5 years. He was a
Oh.
horrible bastard to Eric
I
Clapton.
did not know that. You
Yeah,
see?
yeah. I mean,
I
you
should
need to-
look that up on the internet because that'll tell me these
Yeah,
things.
yeah, but it's much more from being told it, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a conversation without a phone.
With a human.
So are you reading books basically so you can outsmart Shane Todd on his podcast? Is that,
I'd be reading cereal boxes if that was the case.
Rainbow
I-
Flavin, Niacin.
We all love-
He's not. He likes to pretend these things.
He's not as thick as he pretends, is he?
Yeah, he bimbos it up. He's not
He
bad
does.
stupid.
He does bimbo it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been on a couple of times, and you go, "What? You don't know what?"
Honestly, when he does that, that's him being real.
Right.
There's times he acts stupid, then there's times you're like, how have you existed?
Yeah.
As a human for 38 years or whatever he is.
Right. Okay.
But it's his birthday today, isn't it?
Is his
Happy
birthday?
birthday, Shane.
Oh, happy birthday, Shane.
Birthday.
Shane.
Birthday.
No, do you know what? I was doing that thing of trying to read books so I could, enlighten myself and be more intelligent, and it was fucking boring.
It's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm just reading a book series called Dungeon Crawler Carl. For nerds out there, it's the best book series I've ever read.
Dungeon crawler.
Carl.
Right.
Right.
Basically, premise is aliens take over the world, turn the world into a giant RPG game.
Right.
Right.
Like
okay.
a Fallout or a fucking what am I
Role
doing?
player game. Role player game.
Like a giant game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Right. Oh, right.
So it's like Battle Royale, Hunger
I
Games.
played that when I was young.
Did you?
Yes, Dungeons and Dragons. I had hung around with the nerds who were none of the computer
You
stuff.
would love this book.
Well,
You
really?
would love this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd mates who were really into Dungeons and Dragons.
I've always wanted to play it.
30-sided dice and all of that. Yeah,
Vorpal blades and all that.
Vorpal blades.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's the same.
plus 5 swords. And
It's the same reason I
Against
wouldn't
trolls.
touch.
And they're always just sit in the corner in your classroom.
Does a troll beat a dragon? Yeah. All of that. I was into that.
Oh,
But-
God.
Do you know what, it's the same reason I won't touch heroin. That I'm like, I think it'll wreck my life. Like,
Yeah.
I'll love it too much. I think I would adore Dungeons and Dragons. What was your class?
What?
What was your class in Dungeons and Dragons?
What was my class?
Yeah, or like your
Middle.
character? Metal.
Somaliki's boy, middle class. What do you mean, class?
Like your character?
Oh, it was class 5.
Right, okay.
That wasn't
like
great.
Okay.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't. I dabbled. I didn't play. I was with the nerds. I was
Yeah.
hanging with the nerds who loved dinosaurs and chess and role play and
I see,
became gay actors and things, rather than the football crowd. You see, and I love football when I was just shit at it.
Yeah. It's a slippery slope.
It's a
Dungeons,
slippery-
Dragons, gay. It's turning it's gay.
Well, there's a there's an interface. Come on, there's a Venn diagram. There's a Venn diagram. You know that.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
You'd agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's kind of, I would say we're all quite liberal people, but we all are in
Yeah.
the arts. Yeah. But, because you're around,
Yeah.
you're around a lot more
Yes.
different kinds of people, so it kind of makes you more open-minded.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're a very open-minded person. aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Apart from the fucking machines, keep them away from me.
So you're doing.
So you fear the rise of the machines, do you?
The minute they can create, I'm afraid, if that makes sense. If they can, the minute they're not copying something and they can sort of make it up by themselves, I'll be terrified. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now, they're just getting, cool FM DJs to type things into them to make
Yes.
music. But once they can do that without the help of
Yeah.
industry executives, then we're in trouble.
We were writing Give Me a Head piece last year, just for a laugh. Wrote into AI, give us a plot for Give Me a Head piece, and
Wasn't bad.
it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't
It wasn't
awful,
terrible.
but it wasn't terrible. But the jokes were awful. The jokes didn't kind of make sense. But they're you're not far away from when they will be able to go.
It's kind of like they've got all the ingredients here, but they can't
Yeah.
quite make the cake yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've got it there.
And the human element is still going to be required, I think, for comedy. We'll be all right. Comedians will be all right. There's lots of jobs.
No, I don't
lots
think
of
so.
jobs.
You see,
No,
I-
no.
Nah, the-
See
You
those
think so?
AI those AI
No,
actors?
no.
Have you seen
No,
those-
but comedy's different because it's not just the joke itself. It's the personality. It's the person. It's your presence.
way you
on
tell
stage.
it.
It's it's just on that last week. We did a superb episode with a guy called Tony Carson, who's was the son of Frank Carson. Have I
Yes.
said Frank Carson? Would
Frank
you know
Carson.
Frank Carson?
Familiar with Frank, of course. I know
Do you
Frank
know
Carson.
Frank
yeah.
Carson?
Yeah.
Massive in the 70s, biggest comedian in Northern Ireland ever, probably, and massive on TV.
He was
in the 70s.
he was dyslexic.
Was Frank dyslexic?
Yeah, it's the way he spells them.
That's very good.
yes.
That one. That's good. I like that. I like it.
We now officially have the clip that will be going out from this podcast. I think we can end it there. But he was, but there were other comedians around at the time. But it's to do with presence and it's to do with yourself. It's not just. I mean, I could do your material, of course I could,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, it'd be really weird if you did any kind of material.
Yeah, I'd probably struggle with the bisexuality,
Yeah.
but I'll give it
Cerebral
I'll
palsy
give it
bit
a-
fine.
Oh, cerebral palsy. Anybody can do that. Sure, Donald Trump did that.
Do you know what people were
That's how
angry?
he started his career, if I remember correctly, wasn't it?
People were angry and he did that. I found that really funny.
Were you seriously?
I don't know. Not funny that he did it. Funny because I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? This is ridiculous.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that
Yeah, I
was one of the
remember,
first,
yeah.
the first things that he came to attention? He started the career and he basically mocked a journalist.
Yeah, he had the
And he
like, sort
said
of
the,
the pad,
hey,
he's like,
hey,
and it's not funny to do that. It's not-
No, it's outrageous.
funny of,
it
like-
should have ended the fucker's career.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's just funny because that's the first time I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is insane. Like, how is he getting away with this? Yeah, it was crazy.
See, once he got away with that,
Well, that's yeah. So yeah, disablest humour. Is there a lot of it about? Is there still a lot of it? 'Cause not many people would be as.
yeah.
Shit, do you still get a bit? Do you get a bit of?
Yeah, you get it all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I get called, you know, it's like you get a lot of it online, and it's ironic being called a spastic by someone who can't spell it right. Being called spastic with a 5 in it, like it's really bizarre.
And where do you think that comes
no
from? Like,
K
seriously,
in
where
it.
do you think that attitude comes from? Like, seriously, I mean, you kind of go, what the fuck's your problem? Like,
I mean, a couple of elements. One, I don't look it. If that, like, it's not visible, my disability, so
So
people
what, that
think,
annoys them?
yeah, because they're go, he's not that bad, so this is fine.
Yeah.
B, it's, you know, I think ignorance of, there's not a lot of disabled people on TV.
no.
Yeah.
More so in recent times, but if anyone was disabled in a comedy show, the joke was they're disabled, they're being played by an able-bodied actor.
Yeah.
I don't actually hate that, but I just think that's where
Yeah.
it came from.
Yeah.
And 3, people will look any reason to fucking dig you down. So that, you know, that's an easy one.
What? In Northern
Yeah,
Ireland?
yeah.
No.
So, you know, you don't take it personally because they're like, I could be anything. This is just the thing
Just a target.
you latch onto. It's, you
Yeah.
know, it's fine. You need to be fine with it if you do this
Yeah.
job. You know what I mean? You can't
Well, that's
be...
it. You put yourself out there, you're going to get a lot of.
Yeah, especially because my stuff is also quite dark as well, so I
Yeah.
can't do that. And then
But
be
you
like, well,
talk,
no.
you talk openly of your disability and all. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it's a wealth of material. Why would I
know.
not?
2 shows
Yeah.
have you got out of it?
I think this is the second one that's not.
And a DLA car as
Yeah.
well. What more do you want?
I know. Although they got rid of the. I don't know if you guys saw this. They had the smart thing in the disability cars,
Right.
Like a black box,
Right.
So it was monitoring your speed.
All right.
Yeah, they're off now. They took them off,
Right.
but that was a terrible having to drive the limit for once was
Oh,
fucking
right.
awful.
Right.
So they
terrible.
monitored you?
It was when you get like someone who's just got their first car and the insurance is quite
Oh,
dear,
yes,
so
yes,
Yeah,
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 yeah.
thing, yeah.
they get the little black box. They made every
Yes,
Motability
my
car.
son has that. Where his insurance, so his insurance is cheaper, so he's not
Yeah.
going bombing down country roads at 3 o'clock in the morning. They
Yeah.
can tell that. Yeah.
So they put every
But some of them have curfews and stuff, don't they? Some insurance.
there were
companies,
curfews on it, yeah, and there was limits to how much you could drive.
Wow.
Yeah, so they put that all on. Do you know what? Because I didn't realize, but do you know how many the percentage of cars on the road that are Motability in
I don't
Northern
know.
Ireland?
I would imagine it's
It's-
quite substantial.
I would go.
In England, it's 14%.
I'd
There's
say
a
it's about
reference
30%.
30%.
I would go higher. I'd go 40%.
50.
It's 46%. It's 46%.
of
So
the
there's
car.
statistically half of us in the room here are lying, and half of ironically the disabled walk among us. We
Right.
are. There's so many
46% of
46%
cars
on the road are Motability.
You're not serious.
I don't know if it's cars or new cars on
Yeah,
the road,
yeah.
but it's one of those two.
I mean, I was told, yeah, sorry, you told me that yourself. You told me so you were talking to a guy who was a car dealer, and he said if that
Oh, yeah.
Motability would be screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they were kind of trying to
And
lower.
you have one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I'm
So-
fully disabled, dude.
Are you?
I get
Fully disabled.
one like.
He could
get-
get one that he doesn't get. He fucking doesn't drive. It's useless, like
Oh really?
because of his knees.
Oh yeah. You still get one man, as well.
Can we get your car?
Yeah, we get
Drive
your.
it?
You get it. We could drive. Yeah, we could drive it.
boy.
They're literally giving them away. Get one. Like. But I used to hide that fact because I always felt ashamed.
Right.
You know, because I'm working class boy. You don't want handouts.
Yeah.
You're just taught, you know, you deal with what your thing is and you don't complain. And I always used to be ashamed and be like, are people judging me for what my car is?
right, okay.
And then 46% on the fucking road.
So you're working class boys, you don't want handouts, but clearly some people do. Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, I'm saying...
You're saying all 46 of those percent are not necessarily disabled? Are you
no, that's
suggesting-
not what I'm saying at all.
That's not what you're saying. I'm just...
This question, can I fucking twist this shit? What are you,
No,
Daily Mail? What I'm saying
No,
is...
I'm angling for the Nolan gig.
Yeah. You know, fucking hell. My thing is, you don't want to accept that you need that help as
Yeah.
a working class boy. You know,
Yeah.
you're kind of always told, and that's not what it is. Look, it's,
Yeah,
it's
no,
a
no,
thing you're
no,
entitled
absolutely.
to.
I'm not saying that for a
But
second.
my mum was always like, you just don't ask for help.
Yeah.
You know, you find a way to do things by yourself. So anytime you do take that help, you do feel a bit like,
Yeah.
why am I doing that? And I don't want to admit that I'm taking that. And I found out every other fucker in the country is, so I may as well.
Well, I don't have one.
I don't have one either. Fuck's sake.
Apply for one.
Give it 2 more years, you'll get one. You'll be grand.
Yeah.
So you're doing a few work in progress, as you were saying there, a few gigs around the country just to hone the show down,
Yes.
get it right, get it ready for.
I've already done, I think, 4 of them. 1 in Belfast, 2 in Glasgow, 1 in Strabane.
Strabane. There's a wee club there. What's it called?
Boiler Room.
Oh, I've been asked to do that. I hear it's lovely.
Absolutely. I couldn't recommend it enough.
Really?
It is the best room.
Apparently, it's very small.
It is. It's like a little 50-seater sweatbox, but like they're on top of you. The stage is just a square.
Right.
But just the way the room is, every time you get a laugh, it like ricochets and reverberates. And you can feel it. It's class. Like.
There's a lot of great gigs around the country. Yeah.
There's loads, yeah.
And are you looking forward to Edinburgh, or is it a trial and kind of? Are you doing all 4 weeks, 3 weeks?
All 4 weeks,
4
about
weeks.
30
4
shows.
weeks. 30 shows.
What time are you on it?
10:05 at night.
Oh,
Too bad.
I was worried.
that's an odd time. Isn't it?
Do you know
have
what?
to stay sober all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I actually will, yeah. Do you know what? It is kind of. I was worried about that time initially, but I asked a few others who would be similar in style and like language and themes to what I would do, and they were like, "It's perfect for what you're doing."
Right.
You know, because I would be quite dirty and sweary and drunk humor and stuff. So that's the perfect kind of time for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've done times before where you're on at 3
It's a
in the
monkey
afternoon.
barrel, isn't it? What
Barrel.
size of venue is it?
I think it's about 70-seater,
Right.
which isn't massive,
Right.
especially not for the Fringe.
But
But
it was big enough for the Fringe, because last time I was there were a million fucking gigs. And there was Chris Kent was doing basically a container, you know, with a big metal container
in the underbelly.
in the underbelly.
Yeah, I've done that before
I
as
don't know
well.
how many people were at it, but it's you were literally bought into one of those containers that you shipping container. You got every hole in the hedge is a
I
venue.
meant it because you guys did the Fringe before.
Yeah, but it was I think it was in that transition phase because it was back in the sort of late 80s, early 90s, and at that time they were going. It was massive because it was a big thing. Was they were going from 2 weeks to 3 weeks. That was a big shift. But even then, I mean,
We did the Pleasance when there were 3 or 4 venues at the Pleasance.
Yeah.
There was Pleasance One, the
and,
cafe,
and most
and a
shows are
tent.
about 4 or 5 quid in.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mine's cheap and it's about £13. That's
it's
wild.
all right. Is that cheap?
Yeah, for me.
Do you go to Edinburgh? You don't go to Edinburgh to make money, really, because everybody's saying the prices are outrageous, rent's outrageous,
You
booking's
can-
outrageous, but you're going to be seen and mixed with other comedians and
Even going to be seen, I would argue, is not really.
yeah.
It's you're going to get the show ready to tour, and kind of network a bit and just get better.
Right.
It is that you can put a shift in and make money, but that means I used to run a couple of other shows on top of my solo show and do spots.
Right.
So you'd be gigging about
Right,
6-7 times a day,
Yeah,
running
yeah.
2 shows, and people are like, "Are you not burning the candle?" And you're like, "Yeah, but you're fucking hammered most of the time once the shows are over." So you can make money doing it.
Right.
But it's a lot more work. This year is the first year I'm not doing any of that. This is just I want this
You
show
want this
to be
home down
fucking
to
great.
and then you're touring it all around Ireland and
Ireland,
the UK.
UK, yeah.
Right.
So it's the first time I've ever went down south with a tour. So I was nervous about doing that. But I'm only, again, 100-seater, not big rooms. So it's been like very good.
I did a gig in Drogheda.
Yes.
The wee club in Drogheda, the Crack House was the first thing. And it's weird how they're starting to take the northern comedians. I think we're spreading our tentacles down south rather than the other way around. Ulster is taking over.
Yeah,
the Free State.
I've almost found that in Scotland as well.
Really?
Because a little bit of me feels like up here they're fucking sick of seeing me. But go over to like Scotland or down south, it's
Yeah,
like because
they go-
you've never done there really. They're like, "Oh, this is great." Like the reception's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Because but there's still the odd cultural difference between down south and the north.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cultural difference I acknowledge up here anyway.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize, like, obviously where I'm from, Protestant background, the amount of references that are said to me by like Catholic friends, anything reference to RTE or Mass or things your ma would do, they're all very different.
Right.
So I never understood a lot of what anyone's fucking talking about. Never been to confirmation, don't do wakes, never watched RTE, don't know what the toy show is, think that's really weird.
You don't know why my ma had candles in front of the Sacred Heart.
Not a fucking clue. I just smiled when you said that. I don't know GAA really.
Right,
Do you know, I'm
okay.
starting to watch it, but
Right.
like I still, I don't know all these
You
references.
don't know one end of a hurley stick from the other.
Didn't even know there were sticks. I thought you were jumping over things. I didn't know what hurley was. You just don't. So that's not as big as a culture shock because
Yeah.
already it's a side of the world like you're just not really taught about.
Yeah. But it's different. Down south, they have different newspapers and different TV shows. I did a joke about Enoch Burke, which went down brilliantly in Drogheda, and nobody up here. You ever heard of Enoch Burke? You know Enoch
I have
Burke?
heard. I have a joke
Burke?
about him that I only do down south. 'Cause
Yeah,
it doesn't
exactly.
work up
See,
here.
I did it up down south, and I went down to Storm and did it in Lavery's, and they went, "Who? Enoch Burke? Never heard of him." Enoch
Yeah.
Burke, by the way, the mad religious guy who's having an ongoing dispute with a school because he refused to use pupils' pronouns.
Oh,
but he
right.
took it to extremes and has ended up in jail, won't pay the
Right,
fines
okay,
and all that.
okay.
Keeps
Yeah.
turning up at the school, and it's a huge character down south. Nobody up here, not a fucking clue, no idea.
Here's a weird sort of microcosm for the news because news from the UK doesn't really reach here.
Yeah.
News from down south doesn't reach here. But it then means in like any news story here, I'm like, I feel like I'm joking about the same thing. This is the same elements
Yeah.
remixed into something else.
Yeah.
So it kind of gets fucking boring for me to do. What's your Enoch joke?
What?
I can-
My Enoch joke is I feel very nervous tonight. I feel like Enoch Burke at a recording of RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's very good. I like
What's
that.
your?
I explain what it is. So Enoch is this. Enoch is a guy who who only wants to call children by their given birth name. He won't call them anything else, and that's not the position I would take if my name was fucking Enoch. I would be the most pro-trans person. You're a girl. You're a helicopter. My name's David. Let's all get along.
Yeah, he's a man who's taken a thing too far.
Yeah, he says trans people are creepy and
Yes.
and defends that point by showing up at a
but
school he
says
doesn't work at.
Yeah, he says he's ended up in jail because he won't use a pronoun. No, he's ended up in jail because he keeps turning up at this school and is endured injunctions and keeps getting arrested, won't pay the fines and blah, blah, blah. And it's slightly insane. So, yeah,
You shouldn't be hanging around a school.
It shouldn't be. Well, it's
belonging to the end.
Bold enough to say it. Good man. Good man.
So yeah, your Enoch Burke material will not go down south. Will not travel up north. But so and you're touring all around. Would you tour the north? You do. Were you doing the Limelight? Are you
Doing the Limelight, yeah. I'm doing one, maybe more.
Oh,
Can't announce it yet, but yeah.
Excellent.
doing Portrush, doing Portaferry.
Oh, yes, I'm doing Portrush as well. I'm going to date you. Forgot about that. Height of Nonsense in the Lyric Theatre on the 28th of August.
So when you're advertising a gig, you don't know the date.
Yeah, well, it's in Portrush. I haven't got the
It's
date
in
yet.
Portrush. Don't miss it.
Kiwis. It's very good. Kiwis.
Kiwis is great. Is that the Playhouse?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's where I'm doing.
Oh, is he? All right.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Do you have a date?
Yes. Can't remember.
Probably. See?
It's October, November time. One of those two. Very good. Yeah, so they're doing Derry, Belfast, Dublin. It's all online. I don't fucking remember.
It's all online, ironically.
Yeah.
You're telling people.
Telling about getting offline, but all the information's online.
Yeah, because you have to these days.
Yeah.
There's no. I mean, we're ancient. We still don't.
Still not comfortable with it.
I put a video up on TikTok.
Did you? Did you? And how did you do that?
Exactly.
How does one go about that?
Very bad. I should say.
I saw this.
You saw this?
I have this saved in my phone.
Tell the people. Want to tell the people when I put up a video of
Sam, what'd you do?
no, it was a video
Were you
actually. It was
shaving
a
or
clip of
something, or
no, it
what?
was a clip of a blame game clip.
Right.
I was trying to advertise my show,
Yes.
and I put up this video.
Right.
Do you want to tell people what happened to when you saw the video?
Oh, this was sent to me by numerous people.
Not in a good way.
It's him doing a monologue from the Blame Game, but the camera zooms in and this creepy, like fucking. Is like playing in the background. You can't hear him speak. So it was just like a Hitchcock sort of like framing shot.
Only creepier.
What? So, how did you manage that? What were you thinking about?
I don't know. There's a button you press with music or something on your TikTok video. I didn't know.
Lindsay sent me being like, is Tim murdering people? What is?
It wasn't the thing. Was it wasn't even. It was the creepiest fucking music. It was like horror film. I put this out.
Just stick to WhatsApp.
A few people came,
just do WhatsApp.
a few people came to me and said, Tim, I think you've got this wrong. Are you okay? And I have a niece who's actually a TikTok influencer. Genuinely.
When you get her to do it?
Well, she tried to tell me. She lives in Dublin, and I had half an hour with her, but it got very complicated. So yeah, I wasn't great at that. So
Yeah.
I've actually hired a person to tell me.
On the contrary,
how
I
to
think
put
you were
stuff.
brilliant.
What?
And the guy thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
I was like, is this like art? Is this like subverting what this should be? I thought you changed the game.
Because it stood out.
Yeah, it probably sold a
Stood out
couple
of
of
all the
tickets.
rest.
That's what I was like. This should be all your promo. Should be this.
You might get Enoch turning.
Is there an argument? Is there an argument that people over 60 shouldn't be allowed online? But you should do courses for us. It's not easy. See, you were brought up with it. You see,
Yeah,
you can just go Instagram, not a problem.
It's
You
way
know,
easier,
How many
yeah.
followers have you got on Instagram?
Just under 50,000.
50,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do a message and you do videos every day or
He's just doing message to everybody and doing the videos and all. Yeah, I would not even. I'm very lazy with it. I do less than I should. Here's that everybody's talking to you there. I get that off. How's that coming up on my feed? I don't want to see that. But it is. It's definitely like, you know, in my house, I feel like I'm Steve Jobs because I can change the TV from AV1 to HDMI 2.
right. Okay,
And my granny's like, you're amazing. Hey, you just can speak to these things. But yeah, we had, you know, computer lessons in school.
You grew up with that. Yeah.
Oh, I was able to connect a PlayStation to a TV from the age of like 3. Like,
Right.
you just learned how to do it.
Right.
Yeah, we're hopeless. Look,
Yeah.
give it up, Tim.
Give it up. Thanks very much.
But I,
Just give it up.
but I wouldn't be good. Like, I have friends who would be like coders and stuff. Like, they
Yeah.
would freak you out, but they could hack computers and stuff. I can't do any of
Yeah.
that. I can get you a good picture on your HDMI. That's it.
But I don't want to be doing that every day, or going, here's me coming out of the shower, and here's me eating my dinner, and here's me.
And I don't think you
looking
should.
at my mother. Well, apparently there's a website for everybody.
Do you know when we started out, we had to go and put our own posters up?
We had posters.
Posters, right? On the wall gang.
What
Right?
is poster?
We had a bucket of paste, and posters.
It was you guys, Duffy Circus, Ladyboys of Bangkok. Those were the three
yeah.
shows in town.
Yeah.
It's good enough for the lady boys in Bangkok. They still do that.
They still do posters.
Yeah, they do.
We
Yeah.
were playing Newry Arts Centre and we got an audience of about 7 people. And the reason for that was Marty Reid, Uncle Auntie, was given the posters to go and put them round. And he threw them in the Newry Canal and went to the pub. And he came back. Did you put the posters up, Marty? Oh, yes. Bar. Yeah, on. Yeah. 7 people in the audience.
Yeah, worse than that, when we arrived, there were hundreds of people milling outside, and we thought, look, we've done really well. Here's going to be hundreds.
Marty did really well with them posters.
It turned out the hundreds of people were actually at the venue next door to see Jesus Christ Superstar. And our audience was 7 people, including 3 people who drove me down to see it.
And was that those shows? Was that Give My Headpiece, or was that?
That was an early. It was a
kind of
sketch show we did.
Before Give My Headpiece.
Okay.
Way before we did sketch shows, and bizarrely that gig gave us a first big break in TV because there were a couple of TV executives came down to see 7 of us. They were making a show called The Show, which you should look up online because it's very controversial at the time, 1989. And they said, we're not going to put you on, but we like some of the writing, and would you write sketches for this show? So that was our first TV break. Actually, it came from a shit show in Newry.
So play every show like it's the big show then?
Play every 7 of us, the 7 in
Yes,
the audience,
even if
play
there's 7
every
out there,
show.
go out and play.
That's fair.
Your life depends on it.
It's 7 not the average audience in Edinburgh for a show. I think it's genuinely. I think
It's something like that because every
Something
year
stupid.
you get a story of like I had to do my show to one person, and you're like I've had to fucking do that. We've all had to do that. It's always them like I'm like that's a part of it. Like it's shit,
Well,
but it's part of it.
first time we went to do the Fringe, we were obviously very naive, and we walked into the Pleasance and walked through the courtyard, and what there was then was a tent, and we were in the tent. So me and him wandered in to have a look around, and there was a guy doing stuff. We thought, wait, whatever the fuck. So we're walking in, there's nobody there, and we're going, so if we put the light there and we do the sound, and we go, that looks like the wings. And the guy stops and goes, do you mind? I said, what? He said, I'm doing my show here.
Yeah, but there's nobody here. He says, yeah, but this is my spot. Right, okay.
He was called the Great Ragazzi.
He was a man. He looked like, you know, that character in Cabaret. You know,
the MC.
yeah. I mean, he's all painted face and all that stuff, and he had sort of mime and stuff he was doing. But there's nobody in the audience. But he was doing the show anyway.
Great Ragazzi.
Ragazzi,
And then we met Dead Marilyn, who was doing a show about Marilyn Monroe coming back to life.
Yep.
Fuck, I love the French.
I just love it. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. So it was Dead Marilyn. It was a guy who he had dressed up as an emaciated, like a Marilyn had been under the ground for a while, like before this was dug up.
Yeah.
Like, he was coming up to have it out, like to tell us all the truth of
With the
what
Kennedys.
what happened with the Kennedys and all that sort of stuff. It's Dead Marilyn, so it looked like this kind of zombie sort of Marilyn figure. You know.
There's some great stuff.
I really want to go there.
Dead
What was
Marilyn.
the other show that was they had the poster? I can't remember the name of the show, but they had the best tagline ever.
Oh, yeah.
It was the name of the show, and underneath it says the ultimate mind fuck.
Bastard head.
Bastard head, bastard.
I have heard of Bastard Head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I think that might have went a while. I've definitely heard of that.
Yeah.
It was the ultimate mind fuck. We couldn't get to see. And then there was Moriarty and the People in
That was
Grey,
brilliant.
which was so shite. After the 2 shows, they stopped charging. And the place said it's free in to see Moriarty. And then Moriarty and the People, they weren't from Northern Ireland, but they split. So Moriarty left the People in Grey. And it was just the People in Grey at lunchtime.
I went to see it. It was
Pleasant
totally
there.
shit.
Oh,
It was great.
awful. It
Yeah.
was so
They were politely informed after 2 performances that the show was now free. Free in.
There's something so brilliant about the French of just sitting there with your friends going, what the fuck is this? It's that look of like, what are we at?
Yeah.
It's my favourite thing to just sit there. And you can tell they don't want to do it. No one else wants to be in the room, but everyone's too polite to say it.
Yeah.
So you both just sit through this complete shit.
But it was really important for us as well because, first of all, there were Oxford and Cambridge fringe things which were a bit shite and all that. But there were people like we were very, very lucky. There was a group called the Bodgers who became absolutely production Scottish guys, came to see our pretty shit show and give us brilliant advice and said, stop talking in English accents, stop doing Monty Python sketches and get rid of about half the cast because half the people were there for the piss up.
Yeah.
And we came back from Edinburgh and went, right, that's it, we're taking this seriously now. You know, we're going to take it seriously or not. Cut the cast down from 12 to 5, started writing our own stuff. And they were really, 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 and it was kind of opened our eyes going, oh, right, we're dickheads here. We're kind of running around thinking we're funny because a few people in Belfast like us, but it's not the same.
Cutting the cast down from 12 to 5. How was that as a process? Was it difficult?
Damon, do you want to deal with it? No, most of the cast were okay with it.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Joseph Stalin?
Yes.
But that's how you do it.
Most of the cast were okay, actually. Most of them weren't.
Yeah.
You had a great purge.
You heard of the Great Purge?
Yes.
It was a minor purge, but we only got the gig in the first place because we played the group theatre, and Damon made a recording of our show in the group theatre, but it was all grainy and hard to
It was
see.
like his
It was like my TikTok video, only worse. But Damon sent it to the head of the Pleasance, and he said, "I can't really see it." And Damon said, "Yeah, never mind that. Listen to the laughter." And I went, "All right, I'll give it a go." Which was, that was how it was in the late 80s. But no, January was very, very important to us, and it was the time that we went, "Oh, we can take this seriously." We saw people like Frank Skinner in Edinburgh in the 80s, and you go, all right, this is a different class. Nobody had heard of him in those days. You know?
That's what I like about it too, is going over and seeing actually wouldn't work with, or you think everyone gets that bit where you're like, I'm good, and then you see someone amazing and you go,
all right.
oh, I'm fucking terrible, and then you'll ask them and they'll go, I'm fucking terrible, go see this guy. But there's so much to see, and like I if you're a fan of comedy, it's just fucking
Do you know it was
amazing.
terrible? We went to see it, and everyone, it was going to be great. The Guardian said it's the greatest comedian ever. Harry Hill was truly awful. And it was this big breakthrough show, and it was terrible. You went, serious? It was like that moment you're saying, why am I here? This is totally unfunny.
Was it just not working, or did you not like it? If that makes sense.
The audience was completely silent. They were going, What does he do?
He did it with complete confidence.
I give him that. He never.
He started the show by coming out of a suitcase.
That's fucking amazing.
Suitcase sitting in the middle of the stage.
Yeah.
And next thing, as soon as the show starts, all of a sudden he comes out of the
Yeah,
suitcase.
we used to make jokes about how terrible he was before he became a household name.
So, a man does
surreal comedy.
A man does a reverse Khashoggi, and you're not impressed by that. He comes out of the suitcase, and that's not amazing
reverse
to you.
Khashoggi. No, it was just kind of sad and pathetic.
It really was like, what?
But Edinburgh fans are hard to impress. I remember going to see a show where a man, he has a whip, right, and he's completely naked.
Right.
Now, this might be too much for the Give My Headpiece audience, so I will use kinder language.
Yeah.
Right.
And he has quite an endowed member.
Right.
Okay.
Very impressive. And he's doing a whip, and then he gets a fire lighter. He holds that in his appendage.
Right.
He lights it and then shoots fireballs from his
append-
male genitalia.
you see, we
Right,
only-
shooting fireballs from that. And I swear to God, someone in the crowd like this. What more? The man is aflame. Shooting fireballs.
Out of his-
I'd like to see the risk assessment of that.
He is urinating fire, and they're like,
Yeah. Because you see that when we were in Edinburgh, there was the guy who stuck a firecracker up his backside,
that's
and
right.
they obviously took it one level further and decided, yes,
Yeah.
this isn't fun enough.
Not risky enough.
So like fireworks plus pleasure, boys.
pretty much.
So will you have time to go and watch? Will you sit and watch loads of comedy, or do you go, oh fuck, it couldn't be arsed. You not getting?
I try not to watch too much stand up because
Do you like watching bad stand-ups? Going, yeah, I'm better than that. I'm better than that. They're shit.
no, I like watching awful,
Yeah.
weird shit. Bad stand up isn't funny, it's boring.
Yeah, no, it is.
If that
very
makes it
good,
like
yeah.
bad stand up, horrendous stand up I will watch where
Yes.
it's someone either being like fucking just the ramblings of an insane person, or they're just doing like they're just slapping their faces with like
Right.
red sauce, which I watched before. I watched someone just
Yeah.
drink red sauce. I went to a show at 2 a.m. It was just a lad eating cheese. It was called the Cheese Show, and the show was
Right.
he just eats slices of cheese, and then got down and he was just doing jokes. And the crowd was like, eat the cheese. He's like, no, I'm doing my art. And everyone was like, eat the fucking cheese. And people were like walking out and being like, and they would go to pick up the cheese and we'd be like, eh, and they put it back down. We're like, fuck you piece of shit.
Sounds very cheesy.
Hey.
But I try and go see stuff that you can only see like there.
At Edinburgh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like Gatsby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love just the look of confusion as you're there at 7, a wee bit tipsy, going, what are we doing here? Is my favourite experience.
Cheesies are probably won an award, though, don't they? Comedy being comedy.
Daily.
Listen, the bloody hour flew by. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me,
Willie T,
guys.
thank you very much for coming in. The very, very, very best of luck with the tour. I'll try and catch it sometime.
Thank you very much.
I'd love to come over to Edinburgh. Is the Limelight sold out and another one coming? Limelight sold out?
We might have no. It's very low tickets on
Okay,
it, so maybe I
Limelight,
put another one off. That sounds
well, listen, loads of people know you. You can go online, by the way, and find Willie T if you
Yeah.
want to. And link in bio down below and all. Is that right? Is that the right thing? The young
Link
people
in
say?
bio.
Link in bio.
Link in bio from Tim McGann.
You was going to guess Tim.
Link in bio.
You can. You can go.
You could have just done that normally. Like, you could have just gone,
I didn't know what button I was pushing. There was something. Apparently, music comes on automatically or something. Does it? I don't know. Is there something you have?
Man, I don't know how you did it.
I got to take a course in how the fuck I did that. Willie T, the very, very, very best of luck with your tour. Thank you for
very
coming
much.
on. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Willie Thompson. Thank you, Willie Thompson. Thank you.